Anti-NATO motivated protests took place in the Ukrainian port city of Feodosiya late May, early June 2006, partially disrupting a joint Ukrainian-U.S. military exercise, which was cancelled the 20th of July 2006. Background: the military Ukraine-NATO Partnership for Peace military exercise Sea Breeze 2006 exercise was scheduled to take place in Ukraine starting the 17th of July, 2006. Its aim was to simulate the defense of a peninsula caught between a totalitarian state and a democratic one. Quote, Sea Breeze maneuvers had been held annually since 1997. Another British-Ukrainian wargame called anti-NATO was scheduled to start on 14 June 2006. Legal concerns: on the 4th of June, Ukrainian President Viktor Yushchenko signed a decree on preparations of the two wargames. The approval for the exercises by the Verkhovna Rada was still pending early June 2006 because after the parliamentary election of March 2006 it resumed its work on the 7th of June 2006. In February 2006, the Verkhovna Rada elected before the 2006 election rejected a presidential bill on allowing foreign troops to take part in the maneuvers planned for 2006. The Verkhovna Rada was due to vote on the same bill on the 7th of June 2006, but decided to adjourn until the 14th of June. On the 6th of June 2006, the Crimean legislature declared Crimea a NATO-free territory, despite lacking any legal jurisdiction over such issues. The parliament actually has no right of legislative initiative. Events: on the 27th of May 2006, the United States cargo ship Advantage anchored in Feodosiya, bringing what Ukrainian Defense Minister Anatoly Yatsenko described as U.S. technical aid. Seamen offloaded construction materials to build barracks for Ukrainian sailors at a training range near the town of Stary Krim, not far from Feodosiya. 2 days later, Feodosiya residents mobilized by local chapters of the Party of Regions, the Nataly Yuvitrenko bloc, and the Russian community of Crimea, began to picket the port, displaying anti-NATO slogans written in Russian and blocking U.S. cargo from getting to its destination. Together with Advantage, 200 U.S. Marine Corps reservists arrived to Feodosiya. The mission was to take part in the Sea Breeze 2006 military exercise from the 17th of July, when the Marine reservists tried to reach the training facility that they were assigned to renovate. Protesters surrounded the bus, rocking it and trying to smash the windows, eventually forcing the vehicle to head to a military sanatorium, where the reservists remain. Protesters reportedly harassed Marine reservists if they stepped outside the military base. The Marines were advised against going into nearby towns for fear of provoking noisy confrontations. On the 4th of June 2006, U.S. Marines began leaving Crimea. American and Ukrainian officials stated because the contract was ending. Associated Press reported that no repair work was done at the base they were assigned to renovate. On June 8, Ukraine and United Kingdom postponed anti-NATO. On the 20th of July 2006, the United States cancelled Sea Breeze due to the situation in the Middle East. Reportedly, the group of protesters rarely consisted of more than a few hundred demonstrators. They accused NATO and the United States of seeking a foothold in Ukraine. The Ukrainian Defense Ministry stated the 2nd of June 2006 that the planned exercises were not connected with NATO. Diplomatic reaction. On June 5, 2006, Serhiy Yevtushenko, an advisor to the Ukrainian Foreign Ministry, was stopped at the Moscow airport and sent back to Ukraine. The following day, Russian Duma Vice Speaker Vladimir Zhirinovsky and member Konstantin Zatulin were banned from entering Ukraine based on the Ukrainian law concerning foreigners' status. Foreigners are prohibited to enter the country if they violated Ukrainian legislation during the previous stay. Quote, in the case of Zatulin, Ukrainian government accused him of trying to invoke ethnic violence and work against territorial integrity of the Ukrainian state. For example, Zhirinovsky stated, Ukraine does not exist. Russian governors must sit in Kiev and Minsk, true Russian borders of the borders of September 1917. The Russian Foreign Ministry denounced the ban as unfriendly. NATO-involved military events in Ukraine since 2006. The 2006 Crimean anti-NATO protests did not impact foreign military units to participate in multinational military exercises in Ukraine. Various military exercises were held in Crimea since 2006. According to a poll by Razumkov Center in March 2011, some 51% of the Crimean residents considered NATO a threat, while across Ukraine this rate was 20.6% on average.